You know that saying, you get what you pay for? It doesn't apply to these guys, because with these Ailun screen protectors, you get something worse than what you pay for. For my relatively gentle testing, these things rank in the bottom 10% of all screen protectors that I've tested. Let's get into it. For design, I look at the overall size, the shape of the edge, as well as the install tools that come with the products. Specifically for design, this is number 12 out of 20 plus. Like, it's not bad. Type of glass used by Ailun is just tempered glass. It's not double tempered glass. And the coverage for your iPhone, for the face of it, it's about 92%, with the average being about 93. It's a small piece of glass, but usually when there's no black line around it, they don't cover up any of the pixels, but this one doesn't even cover up the display area of the iPhone. It's that small. The top of the screen protector does not have any cutouts, and the edges are incredibly flat. And you guys by this time realize that I don't like things that are flat. I like things that are round. You get an old school install frame, so dust is going to be an issue. At least Ailun included install accessories for all 3 screen protectors that are included. I'm going to give props where props are due. Other budget brands do not do that. You get to share a microfiber cloth between 3 screen protectors. Not these guys though. When it comes to performance, I test for optical clarity using a microscope and edge detection. I measure glare coming off a screen protector, as well as testing the oleophobic coating using oil droplets. When it comes to performance, this thing comes dead last. When it comes to clarity, it retained 84% of the iPhone's clarity, with the best being 93. 84 is so terrible. When it comes to glare, it's going to increase it by 14%. The average is about 5.5%. So with this screen protector, not only your iPhone screen is going to look terrible, it's going to look terrible in sunlight. When it comes to oleophobic coating, I took the oil droplets an average of 94 seconds to travel 6 centimeters at 30-degree inclines. The average is 44 seconds. Like, I got bored watching those oil droplets travel. What's worse is that the oil droplets left a trail. There was a ton of streaking. From all the screen protectors I tested, longer usually means it's better, but longer and worse? What? For my testing, I don't even think there's an oleophobic coating on this. Now when it comes to protection, I test the scratch resistance using most picks. I figure out how much force it takes to puncture the glass, as well as the force required to break an edge. Specifically for protection, this thing is ranked 7. It's slightly above average. Make that make sense. For scratch resistance, my 7 pick definitely left a mark. My 6 pick, I'd have to really work to leave a mark. Oh, you could definitely hear it. Remember those really flat edges that I talked about? They took about 59 newtons to break, with the average being about 86. Can my fingernail break an edge? Nope. And in my impact test, it took about 306 newtons to break the screen protector, with the average being 271. What? So this tells me one thing with these guys. The glass they use in their screen protectors is decent, but these guys did almost nothing to make it useful for the iPhone. Now when it comes to cost and value, this thing is budget price. It is dirt cheap. This thing comes in a pack of 3. Would I get it if I wasn't a reviewer? No, I wouldn't. Sure, it's budget friendly, but the performance is terrible and the protection isn't great. Some things just aren't worth it from my perspective. I'm on a mission to figure out what the best iPhone 16 screen protectors are. If you want to know what I would personally recommend if I wasn't a reviewer, check out my curated top 5 list on my Amazon storefront. Thanks for watching.